you psyching me?
Psyching you.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But there is a mosquito there. You should get it.
Okay. It's a great job.
Naughty mosquito. An untrained mosquito. Wow. Now,
I'm a little sweaty.
so Kevin was just out there. And
He was out there.
He was just putting it out there. And
more ways than one.
I think we were the ones laying it down and he was picking it up. He just kept watching. So I was like, well, I should probably introduce myself and invite him to participate.
Yeah. Invite him to participate in these trust exercises.
He was like, so I was like, I started walking towards him because I saw him watching us when we were doing the,
Yeah.
and he was like, what are you guys doing? And I ended up characterizing Good Mythical Morning as a science show.
Well, it kind of is.
Like I said, we're exploring trust and trust exercises and a potential connection between the two. He was like, where? And I was like, on the internet. And he was like,
oh, okay.
it's like, would you like to participate in one of our experiments? He was like, sure, I guess so. And then I was like, come on over. And I was sitting down on the bench with him.
Well, I got to say a couple of things. First thing is,
and then we started rolling. That's all that happened before.
You usually don't make lasting eye contact with people that you just met. So that was in parks. That was a little weird. And then once I started staring in his eyes, I was like,
the well runs deep.
I was bouncing between his two eyes.
Oh, really?
Left eye, right eye, left eye, right eye, and he was doing the same thing to me.
You were trying to figure out which one was going to jump first?
And then I was like, I'm just going to lock in on one eye. And then I locked in on one eye.
The left one?
The left one. And that seemed to help.
Help what?
Just me trust him. I felt like I could trust him more if I looked into one eye.
I don't really see the connection between staring at someone awkwardly, holding their hands, and trust. But like once the slap, like if you were gonna like act like you're gonna slap them, that makes sense. I trust you're not gonna actually slap me.
I think that, I don't know about for strangers, but I do think that I think if you take two people who typically don't look at each other like that, who work together or are friends or whatever, and you make them look at each other like that, I can see how it definitely builds awkwardness. But if you can get through it, there's just like...
How does awkwardness build trust?
If you can make it through awkwardness.
Is that why kindergarten guys were like, you show me yours, I'll show you mine? Does that to build trust?
What are you talking about?
I don't know, I'm just trying to... I'm trying to come up with...
those kindergarten guys.
You know how when kindergarten boys would be like,
yeah,
show me yours, I'll show you mine.
And
that's to build trust.
I had a guy in kindergarten, yes, and I said, no, don't show me anything, and I'm not showing you anything either.
And you didn't trust him.
Heck no, I never listened to him again.
But if you would have both done it, it would have been so awkward that would that have led to trust? I think is my question. There's no right answer.
Well, I guess we're going here, but in many ancient cultures, like in the Stone Age times, the way that you would show extreme trust is to basically get naked before someone, and they would grab you. They would grab your nether regions. That was how you said, I completely trust you.
It's like
because you could permanently injure me.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just a thing. That was a thing that cultures did back then. You know,
some parts of Burbank still do it today.
I'm glad that wasn't on the list. I got to tell you right now, I was willing to hold Kevin's hand and stare into his eyes, but if you had asked me to do that,
now let go.
I would have drawn a line. I would have said, no, I'm not going to do that.
I wonder what Kevin's thinking right now. Is he reflecting upon the new level of trust that he's established?
No.
Does he go home and tell his wife or his daughter or his son or a loved one what happened?
Probably.
Or does he kind of keep it to himself?
Yeah, the day I was at a park and there was two guys making a science show, I'm in it. Another day.
Well,
Another day in Los Angeles.
I wish I could be a mosquito on the wall for that one. Get it? Throwback.
Yeah.
Pointless throwback. Kind of makes me want to go and hang out at that park some more. Meet people. Build trust with strangers. The running was very disconcerting.
Yeah, I was not into that. The running without, I peaked, I peaked.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I wasn't gonna die. I'm not gonna die for this.
How would you die?
Running full speed into a pole.
Well, that guy who was on American Idol a few years back, he turned his ankle. The Johns guy?
Yeah. Michael Johns.
Michael Johns turned his ankle a few weeks ago. And went to the hospital. Doctor said, well, you turn your ankle, go home. Died in his sleep.
Blood clot.
Blood clot.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't live in fear of such. But I was thinking about I might blow my knee out doing this. Like, didn't you hear me at one point say, my knee? I was talking about.
Were you scared about your knee, or was it beginning to hurt?
My knee, it feels like it could start hurting. I don't know. Like I need a brace. I need to wear a knee brace.
You do need a brace on the outside of your jeans.
Right, all the time.